correct me if I'm wrong, you can just watch Twitch, right? If someone's live
Yeah, I'm
streaming.
pretty sure you can just watch. I mean, I was watching before I logged into my account. So
Okay.
yes, you definitely can just watch Twitch.
Gotcha.
I had to log into my account in order to follow you, but
Well, I
yeah.
appreciate the follow. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch your live streams when you live stream. It's importante.
I'm thinking, so you remember how we had recording days on Tuesdays? I'm
Yeah.
actually thinking of cannibalizing, but we're still going to record, but it's going to be more like one-offs, like the Wither thing coming up, I think, or
Mhm.
maybe like planned events. So I'm actually thinking I might do live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, kind of like a Twitch stream. I did apply through Dungeon Fire Hobbies for our YouTube channel to be allowed to live stream, but it takes there's like a 24-hour wait time before they set that up.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to like apply or do anything. I thought you could just do it.
No, Jeff.
Okay.
You can't just do things. Actually, with Twitch, you can. Like, I just started figuring that out today, and on Twitch, you can just set up and go.
Okay.
Like, it's not that bad. But on YouTube, they have a 24-hour delay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But that's a good thing. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. You know how the other SMPs have that like proximity based vocal add-in? I was actually wondering, is that a Minecraft setting or is it a Java thing?
That's a mod.
Oh.
I'm 99% sure that that's a mod. Yes, it is, because it's something that they had to add. Like the earlier days of a lot of those SMPs and stuff didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so as I would love to have something like that, but I don't know how to get it on a realm without, well, just I don't know how to get it on a realm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that should be fine. I mean, the nice thing is Bedrock's much simpler. I know it's not standard, and eventually I do have a plan on doing a, like, learn the Java version, content thing. Because I think that if we're gonna do this, let's make sure we have all of our available options, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, if you're interested in it, oh, good. Stone says everything sounds perfect. All right, we'll let you back on Discord, Stone. Thank you for your time.
But yeah, so one of the reasons why I'm interested in streaming and working off of Bedrock, is well, I mean, the obvious reason is, the main reason is just because that's what we have, that's what everybody has, that lets everybody play together. Because, like, for example, Stone doesn't have the Java version and isn't likely to play it because he doesn't really have a good computer, whereas he does have a PS5 and a Switch.
Yeah.
But the other reason is precisely because it is not the standard, and so there aren't as many Bedrock players, but there are a crap ton of people who play Bedrock. They just don't have as much representation in YouTube and stuff.
Oh, because people like the mods, which is
people
legit.
like the mods. And people play on big SMP servers where everybody's playing Java. It's just standard.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of actual, like, normal people who play Minecraft, I'm pretty sure, are on Bedrock.
Okay.
Just because it's got so many different platforms.
They are.
That makes sense. That definitely makes a lot of sense.
And I mean, there's reasons people play Java for
what did
Minecraft
I get by?
or for YouTube and stuff. I'm sure that, like,
Java ain't working.
Is standard for a reason, but
the Nether's not working.
The Nether's not working? What do you mean?
I'm standing in the Nether portal and nothing's happening.
Huh.
Where
I was watching a video of bugs from the last patch, and that was not listed among them, but that could have just been missed.
Oh gosh, I am being hunted by a drown through the city.
I don't have a bed. I left my bed in...
Oh gosh, this is terrifying.
I'm gonna relog because the nether wasn't working.
Okay. Hopefully that fixes it, because that's weird.
Come save me, Jeff.
I'm here to save you.
I haven't recovered yet from our adventure last night. That was going to be one of my goals for the stream.
Oh, hey, he dropped a trident.
Did you get him?
I did.
Okay,
and
great.
he dropped a trident.
Hello. Oh gosh. Don't hit me.
That was me.
Okay. You scared me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got a mess of your armor to work through again.
I do. I am a hot mess of just sundriest things right now. So I need to take like a moment and regroup. 'Cause I logged off and I have not fixed my inventory or anything like that.
Ancient cities are fun cities.
I mean,
when you guys get a chance, I would like you to come over to, oh my god, the nether is not working.
Is it just down right now? I don't...
The nether?
Yeah, do they have any update issues?
I could get into the nether last night.
Okay.
I can't go into the nether because I have a freaking parrot on my shoulder.
Oh,
that's why.
Good job, Stone.
Yay, parrots and their...
Yo, how do I get this parrot off my shoulder?
Jump from like 2 blocks high. Just find like a small ledge you can jump down.
That's freaking like a parrot.
Did you put it on your shoulder or did they just land there?
If you have a tamed parrot, they'll just sometimes land on your shoulder, or if you like walk over them, they'll jump on your shoulder.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll just fly around and sometimes just land on you.
Gotcha.
I had a green. Oh, I brought the parrot into the nether.
Nether bird.
Bro, you're not supposed to be here.
All right.
You're not supposed to be able to come to the nether. No, don't land on my shoulder. Don't do that.
You live in the nether now.
Land on the ground. Sit. Good. Now there's a parrot.
Nether parrot.
Nether parrot. I wish he was red.
This inventory thing going on is an absolute disaster. It bothers me on a intrinsic level.
I went to the nether to get lava.
Yeah?
Lava. No, nether.
Oh, hang on, one second. Oh gosh, how do I mute so I can cough? This is gonna be a problem. I don't wanna... Jeff, did you hear me cough or no?
Not over Discord.
Oh, did you hear me on Twitch?
No, my Twitch is muted, so I don't get the double voice. But,
okay. I'm gonna assume it's okay.
Wait, are you live streaming right now?
Yes! Absolutely.
So every time you talk to me, it just sounds like you're talking to, like, nowhere?
No, that's what she was setting up to make sure that our voices were captured by the Twitch. So you are on live stream.
You are on live stream right now.
Cursing.
Yeah.
Oh, so I gotta watch cursing and such.
You gotta watch your language. Yeah, that's why I was giving you the heads up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My heart just went in my throat.
You'll be fine.
You're famous now. You're on TV, kinda.
No, not because of that. I don't care if I'm on TV. I was like down by the lava bank collecting the lava, and I look up and there's an Enderman standing behind me.
Great.
I'm not even kidding. Like genuine tears are like running down my face, like from surprise.
That was fair.
I'm like, oh no, please no. I need all my gear.
Alright. Oh.
Oh, is this a lava farm you already built? I mean, it doesn't have the dripstone, but like it looks like a lava farm.
I just did that. I'm in the nether collecting lava. Can you get me some dripstone, Jeff?
No, you have to make your own with your teeth, like a beaver.
Please. I'm worthless. Help me.
Okay, I've got plenty of dripstone.
Don't feel that way. You are not worthless. You're wonderful.
I just flew in. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're just working paired.
Oh.
Bye, Nether Parrot.
Bye, Nether Parrot.
I have 2 hearts. I've got 2 hearts left. I don't know why.
One more than you need.
Yeah, that's like 1 more than I need. We're getting back there. I just flew into a whole bunch of stuff, like, because I was flying through the nether with my elytra, because, you know, I like living life on the edge.
Yeah, you do.
Lava, parrots. I left a parrot in the lava.
Do you have plans for all the rooms in the guild hall?
I do, unless you have suggestions that you would like to see in the guild hall. Are you over at the guild hall?
I am over at the guild hall.
Okay, tell me how you're feeling about this guild hall so far.
I am liking it. The one.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot of. This is enough room, right? It definitely, if I made a second, like.
Yeah, it's definitely big enough, especially if you put a second floor on it. But even if you don't, this is big enough.
Do you like my eye? Do you like my You like my copper flex?
I do. I like the copper. Is it waxed or are you gonna let it age?
It's absolutely waxed.
Okay.
All right, hang on.
This
One
place
second.
don't be
You guys can't be talking about things on a live stream when I'm not there.
I mean, we can be, clearly.
I mean, you can be, clearly, yeah.
Join us.
Oh, I will. I was trying to compose myself into a better order.
Now, here's my question. Do I put, like, something over this so we can't fall in it, or, like...
Be trapdoors on top of it or something?
Of all the stuff I collected, did I collect trapdoors?
Or, like, slabs or something? It doesn't matter, probably.
You're a slab.
You're a slab. The only thing I would request is that one of the rooms is a dedicated, and I've talked about this before, a dedicated like small storage room for tools and armor and that kind of stuff. So any diamond equipment that we find adventuring, we can put in there for, you know, emergency backup gear or replacement gear or whatever.
Yes, I will make one of those rooms to soothe you.
Yes.
You've been talking about that. Hash out where you want it, and I'll just build it.
I get from end busting.
Yeah, we need extra elytras because we're down. I think 2
Yeah,
now?
we have to have a elytra storage place.
So
I've got one elytra spare, and it is unenchanted.
Yeah, just hash out where you want it to go, and we'll put it there.
Oh, I'm not fussed about where it goes. I just want to make sure there is such a room. Like, do you have a plan?
So
for
far,
this
there is not a room,
here?
but I do. I mean, I could even potentially break out things that are here, and
if we
like
need
just
to,
put it wherever. A room for what?
Do you have this cubby over here planned out?
You know, I don't.
Yeah, this would be a fine place for it then.
Yeah. Okay. We'll hash that out. You got a sign on you?
Not on me. Let me go grab one from the wood place. And then I'm going to go pester Nicole because I haven't taken.
Nicole needs to come over here and see this.
Oh, I'm getting there, buddy. I've got to reset from this entire adventure that we just went on. I am a hot mess, and I'm adding.
Oh, do you have you've got an elytra, right?
I've got Jeff's spare elytra.
Okay. That sounds awful.
Well, I feel bad because
Don't feel bad. You're not allowed to feel bad here. This is a place of no judgment.
Except Stone, we judge him all the time.
No. No.
I feel
Stone,
so
signs.
judged.
You have signs in your inventory now. You're welcome. Where is Nicole? She is.
Wait, hold on. Where did you
I'm in my
dripstone? Did you
apartment.
bring me dripstone?
Oh, I need to give you dripstone, and then I
You
dripstone
dripstone
is over
man.
by your chest monster out front.
Alright. Gosh, this is such a mess. I don't have time to organize. I'm live. I'm live streaming and I'm panicking.
Some people like watching people like organize things. Maybe that's your niche.
Oh man,
You'll be a
maybe you
Minecraft
need
organizer.
to go into my house and just organize everything.
Are you kidding? Your apartment is just fine. Probably. I don't know. I
Have
didn't
you
look
looked
in your
in-
inventory. I spend more
Go
time
upstairs.
rummaging through Kyle's inventory because he is organized. So I know I can find stuff.
Yeah, Go upstairs and just look in the inventory.
I will.
Just-
Jeff,
Yeah.
pretty please, may I have shoes today?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I
You don't
need to
get no
level.
shoes.
I wish I had AFK'd at the mob farm last night for experience, but I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any. I have literally 0 levels.
Jeff,
Oh.
we're on live stream. You can't say forgot. You have to say for gore. It's what's hip now.
Is
Oh,
it?
okay.
No, we're too old for that.
We're too old. I forgore. Lava coming down the dripstone.
All right, I'm finally back to a reasonable state here, aside from shoes. I'm leaving.
So here's my question.
All right, yeah, what's up?
when we left the ancient city last night and all of us took off our armor and put on like our good armor, did you just leave your armor on?
I did. I did not. I was like, oh man, I'm tired, and I didn't sleep well, and it's hot, and there's no air conditioning. I was ready to be done, so I just logged out and then crashed, and you started a whole nother build.
I did. I started a whole nother build. Oh, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Wait, hold on. What is that? That's not. Wait, is that your wild armor trim?
It is. It's what I've got left, but I don't have shoes, and I'm gonna need another wild armor for the shoes too.
That is so funny. You should just take those shoes off until you get boots.
Oh, you just want me to take my shoes off?
Yeah, you just barefoot.
It's my aviator outfit. Remember I tried to show you this.
Oh my! Wait, hold
before?
on. Take it off. Yeah, I can see it now. Let me see it.
Yeah. Look
You are. Look at you. You're the aviation.
Yeah. For the duration of building Skybase, I am going to be aviator Nicole.
Those are the pants that I normally wear.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. The carpenter pants.
Oh yeah, that's right. You wear the carpenter pants. Well, because they got the tools and stuff, they kind of look steampunky to me, so I was happy with that.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Bob. Okay, I slept. Now check out look at my copper wall flex.
Is it just gonna be like the one band around? I think would look pretty classy.
Yeah, it's just the one band around. That is correct.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't know if I had enough iron. I don't know if I had enough copper blocks to go around the second time. If I melted down all of our copper, but that wouldn't be like that. That
That'd
would
be fine.
trickish.
I mean, Kyle will always get us more copper. You know that.
I know.
Oh, I love this. This is fantastic. Look at this.
Oh yeah. All of it's gonna look. So I'm thinking like right in between here, I'm gonna descend the floor a little bit and put a giant fire pit for like because we need a fire pit, right? It's an adventure guild.
And then there should be like seats that go like around, so we can all like sit, and this could be our meeting place for when we're discussing our next adventures.
100%. But I intend for them to actually be places you can sit.
Okay.
So I'm going to probably embed minecarts into the floor.
Okay. That sounds awesome. And then during Christmas, instead of a fire pit, you could put a giant Christmas tree. I don't know, we're 6 months away, but think about it. It's a great idea, right?
When you said Christmas tree for the holidays, my brain turned off, and that's all I could think about.
Of course. Now, obviously, it's going to be a redstone Christmas tree with like a toggle, so it switches between a fireplace and a Christmas tree at the push of a button, so you don't have to set it up again every year.
Do you know how difficult that would be? Like if I build like a massive Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
I would have to have
am fully
pistons
aware
pulling
of how
apart the Christmas tree.
completely infeasible that is.
No, it's
So this right here,
fantastic.
this pit right here is going to be the auto armorers, where you just step up, grab your armor.
Like everybody's armor, or just like generic sets of armor.
Everybody, shh! There's a cock. I freaking love cockatiels, dude.
Okay.
No.
I thought you were gonna feed it something.
Oh, I am.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, his thought was, and I'm hijacking this from you, Stone. His thought was
Spare
basically
setup, everybody.
we would have like backup armor sets here, so that if you die, you can run in, click the button, and it would auto armor you, dumping like immediately equipping a full set of backup gear on you, like netherite backup gear, and then you'd be fully equipped and ready to run back out to finish whatever adventure you died on.
I think that's a great idea.
Where'd the cockatiel go? Did you guys not pay attention to where the cockatiel went?
No.
He's up on the post here.
Oh,
Turn around,
I found him. He's up
Turn
here.
around, Stan.
He just blends in with the sky.
Oh, shut up! I love him.
I gotta make sure that I have enough. I learn how to tame birds so that I can have a bunch of them at the sky base.
Really, you greedy little bird. Three seeds wasn't enough to do it. I can't even with you.
All right, okay. So the Adventure Guild Hall it's got a good start. It's gonna look amazing. We know that it is.
So, regular fire or blue fire for the middle? I think blue fire personally.
I want regular fire because unfortunately, blue fire. I mean, I know you're doing the building, but regular fire means everybody. Blue fire means more stone than anybody. Well, I guess that's not necessarily true. There are only two colors of fire.
No. It's definitely not. It's definitely not like. I just think nether fire looks cooler.
Maybe maybe we change it seasonally.
I would make the argument
the
that regular fire makes sense because of the warm tones of the building. Like with all this copper and stuff.
Yeah. Well, copper.
So the consensus is regular fire.
The vote currently stands at regular fire, although to be honest, if you ask Kyle, he'll probably go with blue fire like you, so.
Well, that's totally fine. Secondarily,
Oh, Jeff, stop punching me.
bird. So there was a secondary thought that wasn't fire.
What's that?
I don't know what's cooler. I'm probably gonna build both. Maybe I'll build it under the enchanting table.
What's that?
So I had this idea, right, where I would dig like 5 down, 6 down, and then I would line the bottom with like gray wool or black wool. And then I would randomly place end rods and then cover it with black glass and then cover it and then randomly place black glass, cover it, randomly place black glass. So you go up in a layered effect, and when you look down, it looks like a void.
I don't know that that's Adventurers Guild vibes. That might be good for the room where you have the get home buttons with ender pearls, but this should be kind of more cozy tavern fantasy D&D flavor.
I did not think about the ender pearl stations. Jeff, I might have to take this out and do ender pearl stations here.
I mean, that's fine.
Unless we find another place to put them.
Well, we kind of wanted them here because this is when we're doing adventures, this is going to be our building for all the adventuring needs, right?
Yeah, and I thought about it last night, but I straight up forgot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole problem I've got going on, basically.
Oh yeah, no worries. We probably should have like small, like a second story with small rooms so that we can just set our spawns here too.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to people.
Come on, bird. You're gonna be the enchanting bird.
Over by the auto armors, we'll just set like a row of chests or something for storing the gear. That'll like storing the loot that we acquire. That'll be fine. We just need chests. We don't necessarily need a dedicated storage room. And keeping it by the auto armor makes sense. So we'll have our spare elytras and spare like diamond armor and stuff in chests by the auto armor.
Enchantment bird. I heard everything you said. I was just focused on the enchantment bird. Enchantment bird.
I would also request that over at the enchanting station we get a grindstone.
Can you go make a grindstone?
I think it's an iron on top of like stone or something like that.
Yeah, I just for some reason I hate doing it. I think it's flat. It might be slab. Hang on. Yeah, I got stone in here, I think.
Oh, you tucked the jukebox in a corner?
I did.
Are we gonna be able to hear it if it's this far away?
100%.
Okay.
And you guys feel free to, come in here and also like build shit in the guild. I mean stuff. My bad. Live stream.
Good catch. Good catch.
I'm sorry. Children of all ages.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't have my settings set to children, but since it's the first day of live streaming, I don't actually know all the settings correctly yet.
And do these become episodes after they're like, are these like, I don't know, like auto saved or whatever?
If I have the settings correctly, which I don't know that I do, they should. I'm recording them separately, and they should save as VODs, as VODs on Twitch for 7 days. And I think that changes, like they'll last longer if you're like a member to my channel or whatever.
If you're like popping.
I think we can then download that and then post it on YouTube, I believe.
Yes. So I have OBS recording in the MKV format. So when I'm done, I will have the full MKV that I can, upload to YouTube as a thing. But I was thinking what I would do to keep them separate. I know some people. Oh, hello, phantoms. Oh gosh, that's a lot of phantoms. Who didn't sleep?
Phantoms.
Yeah.
Me. I didn't sleep, and I don't have a bed, so.
I mean, we're not that far from your house, Jeff.
My house doesn't have a bed. I haven't finished my house.
They're seriously after me, and I've got a jonky controller right now.
Just somebody sleep in a bed.
Let me get some
right
wood.
Now, like that bed over there.
I'll sleep in a bed.
Sleep in a bed, in a little tiny bed.
Bed.
So yeah, I can upload them to YouTube when I'm done, and if I want to spend the time to actually like trim it down, edit it up, and make it really pretty, I will do that when I can. But I don't know that that's going to happen for every time. Yeah. Because it's a lot of hours to do the editing, as we've all learned because of Fruitopia.
So, with that in mind, we should do like a little. At some point, we should do like a little Q&A, like get to know the questionnaire, kind of interview with Nicole, kind of thing.
I think interview with all of us, Stone. And your answers are going to be
lie about all of my answers?
Aren't they?
What do you mean?
You just make
Yeah,
stuff
so I
up.
get up and I eat like 13 eggs. I wake up every morning.
One would hope you
I mean,
wake up
maybe
every morning. Well, I guess
I wake
sometimes.
up every.
Uh, but yeah, we could do a Q&A thing at some point. If we hit, I don't know what Twitch wants for followers. YouTube wants like what, 1,000 subscribers. If we hit
Something
1,000
like
subscribers on
followers.
YouTube, we will do a SMP Q&A where everybody's got to answer the questions.
What does SMP stand for? Is it small Minecraft play?
Isn't it server multiplayer is what it stands for?
You got me. I don't know. Anyway, this is gonna be the giant map wall. Do we like the giant map wall being here? And then I didn't know what to do with these blocks right now, so I just kind of put them over here. Maybe I'll have like rooms dedicated to them in the future, but
I don't think we need dedicated rooms. I love the archery, like the fletching table.
Before something happens to you, run, flee, go.
Where is he?
No,
where is he?
No,
You're saying flee.
No, don't do it.
Where's he at? Is he near my base?
No.
Oh, he is. What do you got, guy? What do you got? You got anything good?
No. Oh, I can't look. I gotta turn away.
What? Oh no, he's got potions of invisibility.
Oh, does he?
Do they despawn?
I was just looking for small drip leaf for Jeff. I didn't see the other thing. Look,
oh man, can I trap him in like a stall?
No, he'll eventually despawn.
He'll despawn.
Even if I name tag him?
Yep. You can't keep a wandering trader permanently, because if you could, then you'd never get any more ever again.
Jeff,
and they don't reset.
Do you have coin? I think Stone wants the potions of invisibility.
No, I don't need them. Well, I can make potions of invisibility. It would just be great to have a potions of invisibility vendor.
Khajiit has coin if you have wares.
Khajiit has coin if you have wares. But then, okay, so what? So I plan, like, it's not going to look as like oak slab floor after I'm done with it, because I plan on putting like, remember how you walked into my house on Lemonburg and there was just like trophies everywhere and like things up on stands and stuff? I intend to do that all throughout this thing.
Yeah, well,
like a long feasting table will go here, and like,
I know you guys already fought the dragon, but do you still have the dragon egg? Because that should be like centerpiece of the trophy wall or whatever.
I've got the dragon egg.
Okay.
I think we gave Jeff the dragon egg for safekeeping.
That makes sense.
Anything that's important, I just kind of feel like Jeff here. But like, I guess like long feasting tables, various trophies. So there's this thing where people take redstone and they push glass on top of stuff. Does that work in Bedrock, or is that Java only?
You mean using pistons to push a block on top of another block?
Yeah.
At least to some degree, it definitely works in Bedrock. I don't know what blocks can be, how you could, like, I don't know anything about it, but I did
I'm trying to be like encasing
my
glass.
farm. Like, I had to push coral blocks on top of minecarts.
Interesting.
Hopper minecarts. So the sea pickle farm had that. Had to do that.
That's interesting. I think I'm going to try to put things encased in glass. Like, maybe I'll put like an ancient book on a stand and then like push glass down on top of it, so it looks like a book encased in glass or whatever.
Okay. Are you gonna be here building a while? Cause I want to steal Jeff, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'm more or less. I'm gonna be like here.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna take Jeff, and you're free to chime in if you'd like. But I was gonna have him do an official Monarchia city tour since we've got you and we're live. And I know there's only like Jeff watching, but this will get recorded, so it'll be uploaded to YouTube then.
Okay.
I will follow around.
Okay. Well, I guess you are the other co-founder, so that's fair. Do you want to start at spawn?
We start. Yeah, let's start at spawn. That's a good idea.
Oh gosh, I gotta get used to. Did I forget how to use an elytra? Oh, I've got a torch. That's why.
I didn't quite manage to land on top of the spawn pillar. I just missed it.
I'm on my way. And this will eventually be a prettier spot for spawn, right?
Yeah. Spawn is gonna be like this. This area is gonna be a park. We just haven't done it yet, but it'll be like a nice little pretty flowery park with custom trees and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Jeff, you built this city. Well, you and Stone built this city.
So yeah, let's do a quick tour of the outskirts.
I have one question before we do that. There's just a teaser to the Q&A. When did you first start this server in the city?
Oh no, time, my one weakness. We started this at least, I mean, definitely several years ago. I'm not exactly sure what year it was, like how many. But this one's been going for quite a while, though not necessarily constantly. We have a tendency to play really heavily for like a month or two and then fall off for a while and sometimes take even 6 months of time off. So, it's not been super consistent, but it's been going on for years.
Not lately. Lately, the consistency's been top notch.
Lately, yes, very much so. We've been on a lot. Made huge strides. So let's go into Old Town first because this is the first area that was built.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff. There's not like a grand entrance to Monarchia. It's just
not yet, because we haven't actually built any of the borders of the city. Like there isn't like the outer sections of it haven't actually been even laid out, let alone built. So there will be like bigger, grander entrances, but yeah. So let's start. First Street is the very first street that we laid down. It's also where the first buildings came up. So like in the very early days, we built the post office here. Stone did specifically. Mm-hmm. And the post office has like, your nice little mailboxes that light up when you've got stuff in them.
Actually, I do think this is a great building. It's a good first start to the server, because when we jumped in, obviously this is a fairly advanced as far as like resources and timelines go, but it was nice to get a starter package that had was it complete diamond enchanted gear, well, mostly enchanted, like a full set of gear and tools, all diamond and with many enchants on them. So that was a great welcoming package.
Yep. And in addition, Stone has set up a compass system. So there's like the lodestone here, so you can always find your way back to the city. So this acts as a nice hub. It's kind of where you get your first start, and it's where you come back to when you come home. Then we've got some miscellaneous places. I don't know how in depth you want to go on each individual building, but we've got an ice cream parlor.
Neighborhood, we probably wouldn't do too much with the decorative buildings.
Yeah.
There's no redstone, or this building is not like a specific thing. It's just a flavor piece.
Yeah, it's just a flavor piece. Yeah. Special of the day's mustard flavor, yum.
You need to change that special. That's been special of the day for a long time.
Yeah. There's stuff like the Old Town Butcher, which I plan on when we have villagers imported in. I'm going to put some villagers behind the counters to work the smokers so that you can trade with them, trade meats and stuff. But that villagers are always kind of one of those we'll eventually get to it things. Our first farm is in here. It is a honey farm. Not honey, I'm sorry, honeycomb farm. For waxing stuff. It has a little bit of honey in it, or honeycomb. The barrels are filled with honeycomb blocks because this farm has been running for so long that we can't ever possibly use it all. Like, ever.
We'll have to make a building built out of honeycomb.
I mean, yeah, that would have a tiny impact on the amount of honeycomb we have. So, that would help. We got our Simple Sam's small batch cactus juice. It's the quenchiest. Where behind the counter, we've got a little cactus farm in the back. This is another one of those farms that's really not productive at all. It's really slow. It takes forever. But if you look in the chest, it's still produced a fair amount of cactus over the literal years.
Mm-hmm.
So we have plenty of cactus for most jobs at this point.
Where does it fill up?
So basically how this works is the cactus will grow, and when cactus grows into an area that is adjacent to a block of some kind, it'll break. So it grows up, and then it detects that it's right next to a minecart, so it breaks and immediately falls, and then the minecart hopper picks up the falling cactus and just holds on to it. It doesn't deposit it anywhere. You have to actually open the minecart to get your cactus out, which is why there's so much in the chest, because the minecarts keep filling up.
Oh, how do you... Okay, there we go. Let's do a little bit of that.
Yeah. You have to be careful with this, because if you bump the minecarts, it'll all, like, break.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. It's a little fragile. That's why there's this beam going across at head height to kind of prevent you from accidentally falling in there and breaking everything. I've had to repair the system a few times because I have clumsied into it a couple times.
All right.
And most of these old town buildings have like upper living quarters and stuff like that up in them. This one's kind of bare bones, but a little bit of an attic space with a bed.
I should have made this my apartment. It's okay. I love my apartment. In retrospect, I could have been the cactus vendor.
That's true. That is true. Then we've got a Mason Guild / workshop. That upstairs, there's some places for, again, villagers to have some masons in the city so we can buy bricks and stuff. Was going to wall them off in there. It also attaches to a tower that doesn't have anything in it, and has this workshop space that I basically used as my live-in base for like the first year of this server. Basically, once I had this
was your base. I thought the fishing shack was your base.
We set up in the underground old base for a long time, and I still used that even then, but these barrels were filled with wood and materials and stuff like that. I had my anvil and my crafting tables and all sorts of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I used this space very heavily in the early days.
Gotcha.
We've got a restaurant with a book. It doesn't have any farm inside or anything. It's just another decorative place.
Actually, I was looking at this earlier. What if we put a back patio? Since this is supposed to be a fancy restaurant, I think it needs a little bit of an upgrade. What if there was a back patio or balcony seating area too?
Yeah, that'd be cool, and it would also help decorate the back of the build, which is a bit plain.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we absolutely could do that. That'd be good.
Yeah, and maybe make it fancier lights and stuff.
Yeah. Adjacent to that is Stone's bookshop, Gutenberg's, which is a place we're going to put some librarians. Yeah, so it's a little bookshop tucked away in the corner that Stone put together.
Oh,
and if you go downstairs,
wow,
we'll have librarians up there. But if you go downstairs, ignoring all the redstone guts, This is Stone's like reoccurring coffee shop that he makes in every world we go to, though it's not always designed exactly the same. The purpose is similar. This is Mohan's Cafe. He has automatic potion makers.
Legit did not realize that it was connected to something else. That's
Yep.
awesome.
So the story behind that is the potion makers that he's got are really tall. If you peek through past the chest, you can kind of see some of it. They go up like 10 blocks. So Mohan's had to have a really high roof. But like, you know, what is he going to do with all that extra space? So he decided to just put another shop on top of it, kind of like how a lot of like Barnes and Nobles and stuff will have an embedded Starbucks. It's kind of like a shared building. Like there's a bookstore on top, because bookstores and coffee shops, they go hand in hand.
That makes sense.
He's got a little local business corner that reflects a lot of the like local businesses and other like shops around the area. Like there's a bakery that we'll be going to next, and like the Mrs. Wick's candles and stuff like that.
You
and
guys
then
are
nice
so
little recycling
conscientious.
box.
Yeah, I don't think I have any spirit glasses. So.
Yeah. So back here with that we're past is the bakery. The bakery doesn't have any farms or anything, but up the stairs and on the right is a nice little halfling bakery. We're starting to head towards the halfling district called Little Hobbiton, and you can tell because like there's a halfling bakery. There's a bunch of stepladder stores because they're very important when you are a halfling in a mostly human-sized city. Stepladder stores, there's 3 of them. They are universally all bamboo farms.
Why do you have so many bamboo farms?
Because I like bamboo.
Okay.
I don't use nearly as much as it produces. Like, it produces so much bamboo. And I have to keep putting them in chests. But,
I wasn't even sure why you made another bamboo farm on the outskirts, but you did.
Oh no, that's a sugarcane farm.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right.
Yeah, I'm done making bamboo farms. We never need a bamboo farm ever again.
That's fair.
Because like there's 3 of these things. Oh, and all the roads are named. So the street we're on right now is Main Street. But
gotcha.
There's more stepladder boutiques or stepladder stores. This big building here is the Amber Seas Trading Company. Specifically the Old Town branch, because the Amber Seas Trading Company is kind of like your East India Trading Company, kind of your big multi-faceted gigantic corporation that does all sorts of trading and stuff across the sea and does all sorts of importing and stuff. And in this case, this building is a big storage building for all sorts of like stone and dirt and anything like that.
Oh, I did finally find the second building in the city. I was proud of myself for recognizing it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There's more space for masons in the little cubbies and stuff. And then it's an auto sorter, so any stone you put in here will get automatically sorted and sent through the system to be put in whatever chest it belongs in.
Jeff, all this time, I had never seen that sort in sign.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize this place was a giant auto sorter.
Yep, that's one of the reasons it's so big. Is I needed a lot of space for the sorters and like I don't know what you'd call it, like these beams, piping kind of things going through are all part of the auto sorter. This is where all the stuff travels through to get to all the different cubbies and like sorters and stuff, the chests.
Gotcha.
And this thing has like 4 floors.
We don't need to look at all the floors right yet.
Yeah, it is a massive thing. So it's got a couple of exits. You can take any one. We're gonna go down the road here. We've got some smaller housing. It's like more halfling scale. Like this one is a larger kind of abode, higher ceiling. than most of the halfling buildings, but it's a little shorter than some of the human buildings. But it's kind of that in between space. There's a few like apartment-y kind of houses down here, and then there's
there are more apartments. Oh, these ones are kind of already furnished though.
They are pre-furnished, yes.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't even realize there were more apartments.
Yep. And then there's the P&M Grocery, which is one of the most important buildings in town. It is very small on the inside because most of the back wall covers up a large pumpkin and melon farm. And so we get a ton of pumpkins and melons, which we use for villager trading. And our villagers are in a village separate from this area. They're not in the town yet, but they're nice and comfortable in a nice hole. You know, where villagers belong.
All right, I'm gonna quick dip just to show that we have a zoo, but I think we're gonna save the full zoo tour for another day.
Okay.
So outside of the city, well, the current bounds of the city, Jeff and Stone have been building an animal habitat zoo, and it is immense. Although I was gonna say, I think we need a bigger enclosure for the pandas. They seemed a little cramped.
I like it that way. They'll be fine.
Oh yeah, they're cuddly.
Yeah. Yep.
But we'll do the full zoo tour another day.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I think we'll just focus on the internal city for the moment.
Down this way, we've got an alleyway that's going to lead to a sleazy, hidden, hidden little corner.
Oh no, it's just like a slummy type of like criminal corner that connects to the bakery.
It connects to the bakery. Well, it passes the bakery. This is this was a railing. This ended up being a little higher than expected. Okay. Stone built this, and it's a little higher than I was expecting, but it was pretty high to begin with. So there's there was supposed to be railing there. I might have to raise that, but down here there's a drown.
It's like a secret.
Yep, there's a drown down there, of all things. Okay.
Well, this place is not 100% lit up everywhere.
Yeah, I think Stone did not light up this corner so much. Let me slap a torch in the area, and I'll come back with some glow lichen and stuff and light this up later on. But yeah, we've got the more halfling side of town with your traditional like hole in the hill hobbit holes. This one is a dripstone farm. That's been running and emptied and stuff several times. It's been running for a long time because this wasn't this section of town wasn't the first I built because that was Old Town, but it was pretty much the second section that was built. Across the street and here is a sugarcane farm.
But didn't you just build a sugarcane farm?
Yeah, I built a bigger one because this one's kind of small. Okay. This one was good enough when it was just me and Stone, but with a whole bunch of new people, I needed a bigger sugarcane farm to provide rockets.
Gotcha.
We got more hobbit holes. We got more hobbit housing. These are just kind of like decorative houses. This one has the most useless farm inside of it that I've ever built. It is a bone meal farm that has been running for like 2 years. Yeah.
That's funny.
Cactuses grow in there, and then they automatically like break and get sent into a bone meal maker and then put in the chest. But it's so slow that like it takes like like a month to get a bone meal out of it. Not literally, but it's pretty bad.
Stone, did you want to be part of the tour, or did you still working on your did you peace out and still work on your thing? Oh gosh. Oops. I always forget you stick thorn bushes everywhere.
They're pretty.
Sorry, I muted. I was listening, but no,
Okay.
I'm working on this.
Okay.
This is now my new obsession.
Yeah.
That's fair. We got a nice little garden park here, as you can see. Down this way, we've got like stepladder store, tea shop, mostly decorative stuff. Of course, stepladder store is another bamboo shop, bamboo farm. We have here my first diagonal build. I had to figure out how to kind of do diagonal or partially diagonal building because it was something I'd never done before and I just wanted to try it.
What is this building supposed to hold?
This is kind of a spice store. So I kind of envisioned, like, if you look at the chiseled bookshelves and you put books on them, they kind of look like spice canisters to me. Like they could be spice canisters and things like that in bright, colorful bottles. So I kind of made this as a spice vendor. There's like kind of like barrels of sorts filled with maybe dried herbs or something, that kind of stuff.
So it's more decorative. There's not like a...
Yeah, there's no farm or anything in here. This is just a decorative building.
Gotcha.
We got a well. There's a few of these scattered throughout the city because you got to have wells,
Are they
like,
functional? Are they functional wells? Like, can you actually get water out of them?
Some of them, yes. This one, yes. I'm not sure if all of them are. I don't remember. But this one is definitely functional. It is an endless water source.
Okay.
So you can get water out of it. We have a church. I copied the church design from a YouTuber, so I can't take credit for it. I just kind of copied his design and then made some small tweaks. But that was Mythical Sausage. Great builder.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah. Excellent medieval designs and stuff. He's fantastic. And I didn't have any idea how to do
at some point.
I recommend it, yeah. And then we've got Fashion Street. Fashion Street is important for one reason, and that is every single one of these buildings, from the pink house all the way down to the buildings around the fountain, are all wool farms of the various colors. Like Periwinkle Fashion is, I think, a light blue. A lot of them have multiple colors in them, but not all of them. Some of them are just a single color. Butterbells is just yellow. So yeah, each of these is a wool farm dedicated to a few colors, and it takes a lot of space instead of just having like one building with a bunch of wool farms in it. But I kind of liked making an entire like row of buildings out of it, like competing businesses. It was just fun, and doing all the different kinds of building designs was fun too. Still in the Halfling district, so a lot of the buildings are shorter, squatter.
Kind of built down into the ground.
Yeah. And then down this way, we've got the last few storage buildings and stuff. We got a decorative candy store. Not really all that special. But we have wood storage here. The Lumberjack Guild.
Okay.
Upstairs is a auto sorter that you can put logs or sticks into, and it'll automatically sort them. And then otherwise, it'll just deposit the various logs down here in the chests.
This has been very handy to have I do love how you have the storages all set up with an example of the contents.
Yeah, that I also stole from a different YouTuber, Pixel Riffs. The original design of the auto sorters was a mix because the original person who made it, that design was Impulse SV, and Pixel Riffs made a storage room that did this like barrels over top with the block that goes in the chest in
Hey,
front
Jeff.
kind of setup.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm just gonna, I think, AFK because Christine arrived home, so I want to take a quick break.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm gonna sit here in with the Amber, and then we'll pick back up in a few minutes. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I'll be back.
It's Wednesday, my dude. Are we still on the live stream? Is that happening right now?
Nicole is AFK at the moment. I am
No, I know that, but did she like toggle off the
No, it's still running. I'm being obnoxious on camera.
Being obnoxious on camera.
Yeah, I don't think there's an audience at the moment, but if there is an audience at the moment, this is our resin storage, because we have a resin farm not here but somewhere else, and I like resin. It's bright and saturated and kind of a bit much, but a little bit, especially if you like put a little bit with like slabs or something blocking part of it, so it's less of it is peeking out. Can be a very nice texture addition with the nice bricks and stuff and the bright saturated color. And I love saturated colors.
You might be able to see that if you guys go to the Grand Central.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to, when Nicole is back, we're gonna have to show off this beautiful resin building more in depth, because I don't know if people would have gotten a good look of the outside, but it's gorgeous. It is by far the worst building I've made.
The ugliest looking building.
Yeah, because it's green and then resin, bright orange, and it just clashes horribly.
That's what I like so about bad. It. It's so good.
Green, bright orange, and yellow. It's so bad.
It's good.
But I've never
changed. I think what you mean to say is amazing. So I think I've come up with this little it's a little dodgy, mind you, but I think for like what I want it to be, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, here's the thing: when people model chairs in Minecraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I can't stand about it is the fact that you're not actually able to sit in it. It looks great from afar, but you're not able to actually sit in it, and that is somewhat upsetting to me. So I have actually made places like little throny things where you are able to literally come and chill and talk about it over a fire.
My regret is that there aren't golden stairs that I could have as mine, so I could have a golden throne.
Well, each one has 2 chairs because I couldn't just do 4. I would love to do 4, but there's like 5 of us. And in theory, in the future, more of us. So
potentially, yeah.
So like, I love this, and I'm going to do it up, but I love the idea that you can actually come down here and be like, yo, what's up? The meeting's come to order. You can like look across to people and stuff like that. And it looks a little cheesy, like a little hokey, but I think the user experience is worth so much more than,
It works pretty well. Here, you want a free trident?
Yeah.
I know you like tridents.
I honestly thought you were going to throw it at me.
I thought about it.
I love tridents. I like chicken and I like liver.
I like chicken at. I like liver at. Meow mix, meow mix. Please deliver.
I love the fact that Nicole's gonna look back on this and be like, "Were you guys chanting the meow mix thing?" Yes, we were. You're welcome. La lava storage. I made lava storage, yeah.
All right,
Do
Jeff,
parrot?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No, that
You're in the
parrot
resin
left.
farm. Look at how, oh, not farm, I'm sorry. Resin storage. The
Resin
farm somewhere
storage,
else.
yeah.
Look at how resiny it is. And when we step outside, you can see how it's the most beautiful building in the entire city. The color choice is just impeccable.
You know, okay, you're joking, but I have you know this is like basically my color scheme for like all the greens and the orange and the bamboo. That's
You know
like
what it
my
looks
life.
like to me? You guys remember? I mean, of course we don't remember. We weren't alive, but you see like pictures of like that '70s show and junk, and like all the furniture is either mustard, avocado, or like orange.
Yeah.
This is a very '70s building. This is like my '70s resin farm.
I think if you were to like proportion out the colors in different proportions, like for example, way, way less of that orange. There is a universe where you can make this look good, those colors look good. This is not that universe. This building is so terrible, but I am not changing it. It lives this way, and it will always live this way.
Yeah, well, we're almost done with the main city. I think we just gotta finish this loop.
Yeah, there's just a loop through here. This is green storage. Doesn't have a name or any kind of like fluff to it yet, but it's another auto sorter. It's a double building. Both of the buildings are linked together, and through inside are like various green things, so saplings and leaves and stuff like that. And then on the other side, it's all the brush and that kind of miscellaneous greenery stuff. With an auto sorter chest up top up there for you to put your stuff in and have it automatically sorted.
I'm learning that there's a lot more auto sorters in this city than I had actually realized.
Oh yeah, this is the main reason why new storage buildings are slow to come up, because I make them auto sorters, so it's actually a little bit of an investment of time and effort to actually get the thing up and running.
Mm-hmm. And this is just room for expansion. I know we're gonna put a flower storage someplace around here, maybe back here.
Yeah, someplace around here. We're gonna have flower storage because the greens building ran out of space and doesn't do flowers. There's some space here for like another build or two that hasn't really been planned out, and this is gonna be a bridge. We're gonna have a sewer grate down there, and this is gonna be a water feature that runs into the river. This is our current Ender Portal stasis place. So if you need to come home in a hurry from far away, you can have an Ender Portal pull you back. We're gonna move this stuff to the guild hall once the guild hall's done, because it's an adventurers guild, and this is very adventurers guild stuff. But yeah, Kyle's house. It's all redstone. He's got a redstone door and stuff. Stone put together a bunch of redstone for our houses.
I was gonna say, Stone does all the redstone on this server primarily. I know you do a little bit.
I do some of the farm kind of redstone, but it's very simple stuff. Stone does all the like more complicated or like he's more involved in the redstone
Jeff,
than I am.
hang on.
Speaking of which,
before we leave the relative dimensions area, we should explain our server policies, like banners and colors and stuff.
Oh yeah. So we each grabbed a color scheme so that things like shulker boxes and banners and stuff would be kind of like partitioned off to each person, so you can identify whose shulker box is whose and stuff like that. Hi, creeper in the window. So
I thought it was a real creeper, but it's just this creeper.
Oh no, it's just that kind of creeper. We've each got a banner. I've got the ship on a yellow sea because my kind of flagship company / kind of like story beat that I'm working with is the Amber Seas Trading Company that I talked about for that one storage building.
Yep. Oh, mine. This is me. I'm lime green is my my shulker color, and this is a shiny Magikarp banner that Stone made for me. And
oh yeah, my shulker color is yellow.
yeah. Christine's not here, but this is Christine's banner. Hers is a Zubat, and her shulker color is hot pink.
Yep. And then Stone on the end there is cyan colored for his.
Oh yes. Oh yes. As you can see, I chose dynamic, non-linear. I like slime, so I made a slime banner.
But he was gonna, I think, make it in green initially, but I stole that color from him. And
No, I've actually adapted quite well to cyan.
I'm
cyan.
glad.
I don't know how to say it.
I think I've heard it both ways. And unfortunately, Kyle doesn't have his banner on display anymore. But
yeah, he's got it hanging here. I don't know where he's got a copy of it, but there's somewhere out there there's his banner. He's been doing black for his shulkers, but I think he's transitioning over into red.
Just for visibility reasons, the black has not been working out as well for like our ancient city exploration debacle.
Yeah. Without the night vision potions, I just could not see where his wool was.
Yeah.
I've got my house. The interior is not even close to done because I keep putting it off.
Well, we could do an interior tour later on. Yeah. The exterior looks fantastic. This was a very tricky build.
It was. Because I really liked the sandstone roof, but it was too much a lot of the time. Like a big open roof was just too much of the bright. So I had to keep like adding like window things and things like that to break it up and to add some differentiation. And so it took a lot of like.
Well, it turned out fantastic, though. Actually, I absolutely love your house. I think it's great.
Why is there a honeycomb block on my upstairs like balcony thing?
I bet that was from Christine because she had a bunch of honeycomb in her inventory when we were trying to learn the honey block thing. And she, I think, put one around everybody's as a present for everybody.
Okay, thank you, Christine.
Can confirm. Already found mine.
Yep.
The last few buildings, this is the fishy hut, where you do your fishing. It's also fish storage and like fishing poles and stuff like that. It is not an auto sorter. It is the first building I built on the server. So I was still kind of like learning building styles.
This is the OG starter house.
This is the OG starter house. There was a base that was basically built into like caves and stuff, but it wasn't a house by any stretch of any imagination. It was just holes with doors on them. So this was the first like build I actually built. I don't know if it was the first building that went up because I don't remember when Stone built his old house that has since been torn down, but it was certainly among the very first. And then the last little section, like back up there, is like the post office and stuff. This last little section, there's some apartment spaces that people have scooped up.
Yeah, these used to be empty apartments, and when we got invited to the server, some of us didn't quite want to build a house. So, and I'm saying I'm a person who didn't want to build a house. I did. So when Kyle and Stone were making temporary apartment decisions, I also snapped up the chance to grab one, and Stone did a bunch of redstone extra storage for us, and this has actually worked out phenomenally. I think I'm incredibly happy. Are you happy with your city apartment, city living, downtown living?
Oh, my it's when I demoed my own house, my old house, because it was just god ugly. I wanted to make like a bayou house, like down by the lake, and it was a bayou house. Um, yeah, I snapped up all my stuff and immediately moved into this apartment, and the rent was low. Like the amenities are nice. Like
neighborhood's pretty good. It's got a nice community feel to it. We share like tea all the time and all that stuff. We go for coffees.
There's somebody sketchy that lives like on the corner, obsessed with pink. But other than that, neighborhood's nice.
She really doesn't come out much. I think she's kind of social, like maybe socially phobic. Maybe like one of those people who never leaves her house.
Maybe, but she's got like a see-through door, so I am always like looking in there. I'm the creeper on here.
Sure, you are the sketchy one being the creeper on the thing.
Dude, I love to come up to your window when you're like.
Yeah. What? Well, it's such a high visibility window. Like you could look right in.
It is. I love.
Well,
like,
also the better part is you can even look down here too. I've got such a voyeuristic house. I love it though. It's fantastic. Oh, I did place that skull we got from the ancient city. I don't know if that was okay, Stone. If I'm allowed to keep it or not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is your trophy from the ancient city.
Yeah.
And you should keep it as such. It doesn't do anything. It is purely aesthetic.
Yeah. Well, if I know we have the second one. We definitely need to put one in the Adventures Guild trophy hall at some point.
Oh, 100%.
And I know the person no longer lives there, but that's eventually going to be our nether portal area.
Yeah, across this bridge, there's what was going to be a series of like Asian-inspired builds, but a friend of ours who started on the server put up the one house and then kind of didn't end up playing anymore. But the goal is to transition this area into like having a little nether type area. Like
it will be like right in here. I'm just gonna put a nether portal right here. Maybe decorated.
Oh, definitely decorate it. Please do.
Decorated to be like as if this is kind of like where the people from the nether come to like on the other side of the portal is going to be like a nether trading hub, like where the people from the nether, the piglins and stuff, come to like do their trading with the city, and it's going to have stalls and all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be our nether hub.
I love that idea. And that's the main part of the city. There are other things happening on the outskirts, but I think maybe we hold off on that particular tour and we can bundle that up with the zoo.
I think that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. And that side of town's also heavily under construction anyway, so a lot of it's not done anyway.
Yeah. So that's Monarchia, capital city of, I guess we're going to call this the Monarchia SMP?
Yeah, unless we come up with another name somewhere along the line.
Well, that is literally the name
we gotta change it. We gotta change it.
What? Wait, you don't like it? I was going to have you do like a crown logo. So that I could slap it on the videos? Our resident...
Are we alive?
Somewhat, like our resident, somewhat commission artist is Stone.
I like making pretty things, whatever. Oh. I mean, I'm down with whatever. We just gotta like. I think. Here, you know what? We can talk about it. If you come over here to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh yeah, this is server business, so it needs to be official.
This is server business, so everybody, you know.
Oh gosh.
It's important that we all come to the table and like really.
Right. You know, I was trying to be cool like you guys and use my elytra, and that backfired really poorly on me. And I hit Kyle's house.
4 hearts. Good job.
Yep. And anybody got some spare food?
I am.
All right.
I am convinced.
I got some fish. Hey, you guys love me.
Stay
I am convinced that you will become a pro at the elytra.
Oh, thank you. Your faith is what. Hey. Listen, directionally, can I have that seat, Stone? Oh wait, I'll sit next to you.
Yeah, each one of them, because I imagine that there's going to be like 10. Like we have upwards of people that we can have on here, so I'm just like created as much. No, oh my God, no, no.
Oh, did you blork your?
I know. This is my permanent seat now, and that one's for Christine.
Man.
You could put them on unpowered powered rails, and then they won't slide as easily.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, because you could still knock them.
Could you freaking not? This is my chair now.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
I love it. All right.
Oh no,
I didn't realize.
It too. I did it too.
How did I manage to do this in one try? Because I'm normally the break things person.
I fixed it. I win.
What the heck? I just put mine back in there. Oh my gosh. What? I hate it so much. Why?
I mean...
Chat, help. Help me, chat.
You are the chat, and I don't think chat can help with that.
Okay. All right. So you're saying unpowered power rails?
Yeah.
You could try it. I don't know for sure it'll work, but minecarts don't move as much when they're on unpowered powered rails.
Like it'll stay on the rail though, yeah? Like it won't like come out and be like, oh man, this is a rail. I love this.
I hope so. If it's unpowered, it should act as a brake and make it less likely to move. But I don't know. It's probably not foolproof, you know? I don't know if it'll stop it from being nudged, but it might.
Oh man, we only have 5 powered rails.
Only 5 of us get seats then.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. Where are the rest of the powered rails?
Well, there are only 5 people.
I needed
actually,
them for my farm.
so.
Do what?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I thought we had like a stack.
Well, you said there's only 5 of us get seats. There are only 5 people on the server right now.
Well, yeah, but
I guess that's also something we could talk about. Open recruitment policy.
I would love to have, after experiencing, because like Jeff and I really liked playing on here, but that has been completely overshadowed by the joy that we feel about playing with other people as well. Because peoples are good. I absolutely love playing on a server where there's like more than like 3 people. This has been amazing for me.
Yeah.
The reason we've been playing so consistently for so long at this point is because there's a bunch of people who play with us regularly, and it's great.
Well, I'll wait till you're back so we can have official guild business conversations.
I neither have a ranged weapon nor do I have my shield to deal with the skeleton. Where is my shield?
Oh, there's a skeleton?
Yeah, let me see if I can scaffolding up to him. There we go. At least knocked him off.
Okay, quick question. Making powered rails. What does that take again?
Gold and redstone.
Okay, I've got gold and redstone. That's it?
I don't remember. I think it's sticks. But it might be gold in place of the sticks. I don't really remember.
I almost landed in the fire.
Try not to do that. Maybe we should put like a little... Well, I don't want to put an awning over it because I like the visibility of being able to look at each other.
You are absolutely not going to be able to do that like when this thing has a roof on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that with a roof on it.
We just have to try not to get in there. At least it's not lava. We won't burn up immediately.
Maybe it's lava. All right, everybody out of your chairs. This is happening.
Does this place have an ender chest yet?
I haven't seen one.
No.
Okay, well...
No, there's one outside.
Okay, well, we'll set one up eventually. I just was gonna check to see if my shield is in my ender chest somewhere.
Okay. So we'll wait till Stone's done, and then we'll talk about what our first order of server business.
Our first server business order.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I just like, oh, I got that ADHD. Mama said I got that ADHD.
Nope.
So I gotta do this right
Okay,
freaking now.
That's fair. I've
That's why I
become
don't do this right
familiar with your ways, Stone.
Yeah, I am so sorry. Thank you so much for dealing with me.
Hey, you're amazing.
Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted my parents to say.
They're there, buddy. Hang on. They're there.
No, my parents think I'm cool. We're good. Don't worry. I'm not like
I'm
one of
pretty
those.
sure everybody thinks you're pretty cool. Everyone who's met you.
Yay. Okay. All right. I think I've done it. I think we are good.
Yay! I didn't knock it out when I jumped on it.
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Good.
Cool. I know Kyle's gonna take the opposite side. I just know it. Like I can feel it in my bones. All right.
I will probably more than likely be sitting by Kyle.
I know you will. You love him.
We're the Knights of the South after all.
You are the Knights of the South. That's why I'm reserving that for Christine, because she's got to sit next to me when she's around. All right. Business. Order. Gavel.
Oh my God. Sorry, brief interlude. I am specifically going to get you a mace for this.
Oh, I wanted one too. I do want one. I know Kyle's got one. I don't have one.
I also have one.
Gavel.
I gotta get you one.
All right. What do we want to server? What do you want to talk about? Are we talking about naming and what recruitment policy? Is that the two items that we want? Jeff, are you the secretary? So. Actually, you should probably be the king, right? You own the server.
You get. Here you go, Nicole. Here's the talking stick.
Woohoo! Yeah. Gavel. What do you want to talk about first? The name?
The name. Sure. Here's the deal. Here's the deal on the name.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff and I took this name from Warhammer 40K.
Oh, so it's something from another IP. That's what the issue is?
Yeah. I don't know if it's something from another IP exclusively. Monarchia might exist in lore or whatever for the same reason that Caliban, which is a planet in Warhammer 40K, is technically Caliban from friggin' Shakespeare.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of it is reference, so it's not copywritten kind of thing. But I don't know if Monarchia is one of those, or if it's more of a generic name, or what. So
it sounds like a portmanteau of Utopia and a Monarchy.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't know about that. We might have to change it.
Can a server's name be changed? That's my question. I don't know that that's possible.
I can figure it out. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Maybe we just look in to see if that name does have any copyright issues first, because if not, it's already the name of the server. It's not a bad name. I mean, you two play 40K, and you're the founders of the server, so there's a reference there.
Yeah, I mean, Istvan is not copyrighted, so I don't know if Jeff, are you on your computer?
I am, and Monarchia refers to a Latin treatise on secular and religious power, which explains why they called the city that in 40K because of the ties, the fluff lore stuff we're not going to talk about right now. But so yeah,
that makes a lot of sense, though. I love that.
It is definitely a reference and therefore not copyrightable because it's based
Okay, so
on
we live in
something from
Monarchia.
1300s.
Yeah, if you're happy with Monarchia, like it doesn't bother me. I mean, I obviously don't get the reference because I don't play 40k or know the lore. But given that that's something the two of you share even to this day, like if it's meaningful to you,
It's not. We literally just couldn't think of any other name. Jeff was like, "What do we call this place?" I said Monarchia because I had just finished reading the book.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a reference that like it's a little interesting, but it's not that interesting, and I am totally fine changing it. I in fact would rather change it just so that it's a name that preferably has a connection to all of us, or even if it's just like a made up name that has no connection, no basis in any of our history. Just the fact that it's a new thing for us and it's all for us would just be better, I think.
Okay, so you're interested in renaming the server and this and
And the city,
think
yeah.
I do think whatever the name of the server is should be the name of the city that like everything's based on, because this is like the center point of the server, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's we'll brainstorm ideas then, and if maybe we'll wait till Kyle's available. That way we can all be a part of the naming convention.
Yeah, so I think also Monarchia was intended for this city to be named Monarchia. All the other places were intended to be different places. Like, I don't think Monarchia is the name of our continent. I think it's the name of just this city.
Just this city. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think renaming it makes sense.
New Lemonburg.
I mean, I'm not like, I can see where you're going, and I miss Lemonburg, but I don't think that should be the name of I don't think that should be
It's
the name of
New Lemonburg. All hail the lemons.
No. I think that's a thing we'll have to take some time and think of. I don't think it's going to be something on the spot, but I agree that if it's going to be a joint thing, we probably want to give people a chance to ponder it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, what do you name? So I kind of want to name, because we have different continents. I want like, what is this island called, and what is the city on the island called? And do you have any ideas for your castle in the sky? What is it going to be called?
Yeah, I came up with the name this morning. It's L'Emanuel's Rest.
L'Emanuel's Rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a reference or something?
Actually, it is. L'Emanuel's Rest is a reference to Gulliver's Travels, because the inspiration, the Ghibli inspiration, Laputa Castle in the Sky, is a reference to Gulliver's Travels. And the first name of the character is L'Emanuel, and the city that he gets rescued by is Laputa. So I was kind of like mulling it over, and I didn't want to name it a castle or a keep because it's a very peaceful place. So I was like, it's peaceful, restful. So L'Emanuel's Rest, or just L'Emanuel for short.
I like it.
Yeah. But that's how I come up with names, and it's kind of fancy. It's also fine just to call it Skybase.
I like it.
I have no idea what I'm going to name something when I build it. I definitely have plans in the future. Like, for instance, like you have your sky. Yeah, so you have L'Emanuel's Rest, and then I don't know what Kyle intends on his underground city.
Oh, he's definitely going to have to come up with a name for it. But Kyle classically is crap at naming things, so he'll probably need help.
I was going to build an underwater city.
Which I think you should, because that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. I kind of want it to be like super high tech, like just different from like the medieval style that we've seen.
Okay.
I kind of want to get underwater and make like a crazy like high tech society that just lives underwater with like flying machines and junk.
Yeah.
And since we've got an underground Earth city, an in the sky air city, and an underwater, well, water city, obviously I have to make the fire city or something. So I guess I'm just going to burn down the main capital.
Actually, you could give Christine the Fire City job.
You gonna build in the Nether?
Jeff, you hate the Nether.
I do hate the Nether.
I don't worry about it too much, as far as builds go. But like, yeah, we should definitely think of a name for the server because we need something to like label the videos. Like I used Monarchia SMP as the stand-in for today's stream, so we need to have a name for like things so that we can, and then logo it, and then like make cool.
Yeah. The brainstorming of a name.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to be today. I think like we should give Kyle a chance to chime in at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kyle's just gonna be like, whatever you guys name it is fine.
Okay. Yeah, he probably will. All right. Well, let's put that on the next docket. We'll come back to the name.
I have my shovel out. Jeff, you should probably have your hoe out. I feel like we should all be carrying.
All right, getting a mace is like top priority. I need one. Okay. The other piece of important guild business is there's 5 of us on the server. 4 of us actively, let's say that, and 2 people who are currently able to join but are like semi-active part-time. Presuming that Ash wants to come back and play, you should probably let her know that we are doing internet content in case that matters to her. So.
She does know that we've done YouTube recording on the server before. I can let her know that we're expanding that to streaming and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was already on the Twitch thing with us for League of Legends. I don't think that she cares.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll double check just to be safe.
You just get active permission because I don't want to like stumble and make her feel uncomfortable because I still haven't met her. Yeah. I know Christine is actively interested in doing content creation too, so she'll be fine with that. So we've got 6 people. How much can the server hold? Because I know there's limits on how many there can be.
I'm holding 10, up my hands, which you can't see, but it is 10.
10, okay.
And I don't know if it's 10 at one time or just 10 people. I think it's like 10 people at one time on the server.
I believe so.
Oh, so there are going to be more people. They just can't all be on this. I thought there was like a hard cap.
I'm not sure. It might.
I don't know. We've never hit it. So.
The thing is, the server. I don't think the server really knows, like, cares who can sign into it so much. Like, I don't know if it actually tracks that. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Well, my big thing is I'm happy to have like an invite for like 2 to 3 more people, but I think we need to be cautious on who we choose because of the friendliness of the server. Like, we're a very non-combative kind of communally shared property. Obviously, we are very orderly in terms of we tend to build. I think Stone is our most chaotic element, and you're not even that destructive. Like, you're not a negative influence. You're laughing, but you know it's true.
I don't know. I am super chill. I didn't just get up and straight up murder 3 parrots.
I said you are most chaotic element, but you're like you don't take stuff from people, you don't destroy their stuff. We're not like a aggressive group here.
No, that is definitely, I think there are ground rules here. One is no combat against other players unless that other player is, straight up like down for it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, permission before.
And it's like sanctioned.
Yeah.
I don't particularly care for so I live by one rule on every server that I've ever played on. Do not destroy what another person has built.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good rule.
Unless you're like actively helping them like demo it, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, again, I think it's more like the get permissions for things, like ask before you do something type of a thing. But like
subtle pranks are fine, but don't be TNTing people's houses. That's crazy.
Yeah. But so like I think the reason why we're having so much fun is because we are legitimately a group of friends playing Minecraft. So my preference would be if we invite people, we get to know them first. Like, so I know, like, I'm happy to meet new people, and I'd love to get to play with other people. But probably before anyone could get to come into here, I would love for it to be a, hey, we've played this and this together, or we've done a D&D campaign together. Like, I think if Cody played Minecraft, he'd be an invite, obviously. So
yeah, I agree. I think anybody we pull on needs to be from here going forward needs to be kind of okayed by the general consensus of the server. Like everybody should get to know the person if possible before we invite anybody. I'm totally fine if we don't do much expansion going forward unless we do like bring in another D&D friend or something like that, again like Cody, somebody like that, or some other maybe future D&D friend, something of that nature. But it's got to be somebody that like we all feel comfortable with. I can't
we gotta vet it.
Invite people for the sake of having more people. I found.
Yeah, I saw you hit that guy with a stick. Good job, Nicole.
Really, my superpower is I just needed a stick this whole time.
You were like, hey man, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Like, this is official guild business. No interlopers.
Yo, get out of here. This is official guild business.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think down the road, especially if we do have people who develop an interest in joining us, like if it's somebody we would want to play with, there's that potential, right? Like there's always that potential.
Yeah, I think the door is there. There is a door, so we can let people in if we decide to. But I don't think the door is just left open.
Correct.
I have people lining up who play, and I have like strictly been like I haven't invited them. But there are people who are like I tell them about like the server that I'm on, but like there's no open like thing that I've said.
Yeah, we're not recruiting actively yet, but maybe someday we'll open that possibility if we like somebody enough.
Yeah, I keep on hoping that you got like there's more Pennsylvania friends we can call upon, or more like gaming friends we can call upon. I wish that like Joe played.
I wish that Joe played too. Joe would be amazing, but he's not interested. I wish that Kara played, but it makes her queasy. So like I think she would play.
Why don't play? Yeah.
Yeah, there's some like.
I mean, you know that you can deactivate the bobbing, right? Like you can turn bobbing off.
I think it's the color saturation and literally the square designs of things.
Yeah, the pixelization. That's why Joe can't play. It's the pixelization that actually gets to him.
But no.
Okay, that's fair.
I agree. Joe would have been incredible. He would have bumped you up in the chaotic realm because I think Joe, funny enough, is very chaotic. But yeah. But okay, so that's her. So if somebody has a recommendation, basically I think they'll have to just bring it to the group, and then everybody will have to get to know that person if we don't already, and then it'll be a discussion. So or close business. All right. I think those are the two big items of guild business. You guys got anything?
Just that I would like to play our server theme song.
Oh no.
You better not.
Oh no. What are you doing back there?
Is it 13? He's playing 13.
Your nomination for theme song is rejected.
I think I can't with that.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
If anybody has music discs, though, feel free to drop music discs in the thing. I might move the jukebox like closer.
Yeah, I think that would be cool if we had it closer. Maybe like in that corner or something. It depends. Maybe put it near wherever there's like the bar, like counter or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that concludes the official business here. Do you want the gavel back?
The oh so valuable rare gavel.
Hey, that's the
no,
life.
I am gonna go with Kyle to find, because Kyle and I actually found both of our maces, together in one fell swoop. So Kyle and I are gonna go try and find another heavy core, and then we'll name it we'll name it and get you a gavel.
Name it the gavel.
The gavel, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. Can those be netherited or no?
They cannot, but you don't care about the netherite because they're a beautiful like white metal.
Ooh, okay.
Like
cool.
Nicole?
Yeah, they're shinier than normal tools.
Is this a gold stick? This is the gavel. This is the gavel. All right.
I'm pretty sure we could have given you a blaze rod, and that might have been better.
That probably would have been. I'm gonna put our official gavel collection in this chest for now. Oh, it's
Speaking
gavel,
of which,
gavel,
did you know
gavel.
that you can use it? Did you guys know that you can use a fire aspect book to light things on fire?
No.
Can you? I didn't know that.
Yes, that is a thing.
Huh.
Because it is technically enchanted with fire aspect.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop the recording and I think maybe close out the live stream because I need a bit of a break. And then I've still got a lot of stuff to catch up on. Like all of my shulker boxes are at the sky base right now. I need to empty some of that crap out.
Yeah. What do we think about the seating here? I know it's kind of cheesy, but I think it works for what we're going for. Like,
oh, I love it. I love that. I love having an actual seat that actually felt like kind of cozier and more like more like we were doing something special there. And I love this this design with the fire pit in the middle. Is there any way we could lower the fire pit by like a block, like make it more like down in a little bit, or no?
Just so
we in fact can, yes.
Yeah, because like I can see Jeff over there, but that's like it's kind of hard to really.
I in fact can lower this by a level.
Okay. Yeah, but I like having the fire pit as an area for meeting up and talking about our stuff. And funny enough, I actually think it serves a practical purpose because sitting here is fun and it prevents you guys from running around hopping and me trying to track you all the time. on the video.
I can do that. However, here's the problem.
Okay, this won't go down either.
No, it will. The problem is I didn't want people to be able to just kind of like
fall in,
walk into the fire.
Ooh.
Which I'm not worried about if you're not worried about.
Well,
so what you do is put the fire down here, and instead of stairs, put a ring of slabs around it. So there's still like a little. Well, no, because or something like that. Well, I mean, if you do a ring of slabs, you might fall in and up.
What about a stone fence around it? Would that be?
I don't know.
I think just maybe play with the design a little bit and try to.
So my thought was instead I just flip the.
Oh.
Get out of here, Jeff.
I was putting the stairs I had.
That looks cool, but I do see you're like it's a slight safety hazard concern.
We can do it like this. We can flip them.
Fine.
But that does mean like usually, if you walk into the fire.
Yeah. Well, maybe we keep.
Now that being said,
buckets of water handy.
I always
That
carry
being
enough
said,
water.
give me a second because that that idea with the gates might not be a bad idea.
If it looks good, then yeah.
Well, we're about to find out right now. Just kidding, I'm going this way.
All right. Well, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to close out the stream and the recording, and I'm going to take a bit of a break. But likely I will be on sometime later this afternoon. Probably not this evening, though, because Christine's home. So we're going to have pizza night.
Pizza night. Let's see what this looks like.
Okay, run away. Run away. You're Jeff. Help me get this guy out of here. You've wandered into a dangerous place, my friend.
I don't have blocks to cover him up with.
Oh, dang it. I have pumpkins. Can pumpkins work as
Here.
blocks?
Wandering trader, take these pearls. Teleport to safety. No, do
He
it.
ignored
Do
you.
it now.
Buddy, come on. Come on. Like, get out of here. You're causing so much. Go. No, it's too late. It's too late.
Are you freaking kidding me? Is there one inside?
Go.
Escape.
Run,
Escape,
run
dude.
for your life.
He's running. He's getting away.
Yeah, go.
Freaking, are you kidding me? Freaking. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Did he get away? I thought you got him for sure.
No, he straight up did not get away.
Okay.
I'll spare your life, but I killed your llamas.
Oh. Hey, don't kill the llamas. We like llamas.
I totally already did.
Okay. Alright, Jeff, you and I are team save the traders.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like straight up, if I could. So here's my only problem with the fence things. They look pretty good. Except for if you walk into that fire, there is no way you're getting out.
Oh. But it does look really good. And it doesn't prevent you from going in. Can there be
The only thing else I could see is if we did something like this, like
maybe like you could put a slab in the corners and use that as an exit, and just not make it a square fire pit. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't actually stop you from doing anything. Like you are free to just like get up from your thing and walk down in there.
Can you try visually doing what Jeff said and putting like a regular like a slab in each corner, and it'll give it see how that looks.
It absolutely would not be a slab. It would be carpet.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant just replace the block.
Oh, just replace the block?
Yeah, at the corners. That way it kind of has more of a pattern to it. Because I like the fences. I think that looks really cool. But yeah, we do need a way out.
Bob, at the corners, you said?
Yeah, just at the corners.
Can you get to the corners, like, in there? Let me see.
Oh, I don't know that you can. No, you're right. You can't. Okay.
The corner will stick out here. You should be able to.
The what?
If you put a slab in. There, see?
Oh, yeah. That actually, yeah, that works. See how, oh, I like it. Look at how it looks. And then it's like the lower profile will be able to see each other a lot better. What do you think, Stone?
I like the look better, but the problem still remains you'll be able to walk into it. So you just have to be careful. Well, we can walk in,
but now we can walk out. Now we can jump out.
I mean, yeah, the thing is you could walk into the previous one too. So
yeah. Like I don't think if we have a giant fire there, somebody's gonna fall in. And it's probably gonna be me. But like now I can get out and that's fine.
Yeah, I think this will work well.
I think this will work well.
Let's light it on fire first and see what we think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flint and the steel.
Phantom.
Nope, I don't have my gavel. It's fine. Ooh. Now sit across from me, Stone. Be Southern boy. Did Jeff just die?
Oh. I threw an ender pearl and then ran into the fire.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like, I think you can go in, but now you can get out. And you're still gonna be on fire, but not, like, badly, you know? You won't be trapped in anymore.
If you're wearing your gear, it takes a long time for that fire to kill you. Like, just standing in it like that for several seconds, I took, like, a heart of damage.
Yeah. But look how much better the visual is. Like, sitting across from each other.
Yeah, I think that works out pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, I'm very happy with this. You happy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Peace out, everybody. I'll catch you later. And then
we could have a ridiculous. We could throw every time you sit down, you're obligated to throw a fish, like a fishing pole, in the fire.
What?
That's how you, like that. You're like sitting around fishing. Yeah, you're like sitting around fishing.
Marshmallows.
That's how most. Yeah, you're roasting marshmallows essentially. That's how most good conversations start, is around a campfire or fishing. You know.
S'mores. Actually, I would love for us to have a place where we could all like fish together too, and like be able to watch kind of like I love fishing from the Cherry Bridge, because then I could watch Jeff fishing from his dock, and it's great.
There's about to be a lot of places to be able to fish together when I reach Monarchia. I mean, when I reach the northern shores of Monarchia. Or I guess the eastern shores.
Oh, Bella.
All right.
You want me to wait? So, like, yeah,